the Cavaliers. For the Hornets, the best win percentage in the association. They've got talent, they've got coaching, they've got everything you need to compete for a title. Cavs, Hornets, coming up next. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful... Let's take a look at the seeding for the Eastern Conference, with only 4 games of the regular season remaining. You take a look at the Hornets, final stretch of the season, they've got the #1 seed and they've shown no signs of giving it up. And checking out the Cavaliers, not posing much of a threat right now. So the Hornets starting 5. They've got MP, Michael Porter out there with Miller, then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Ford in at the 5 down low. And for the Cavaliers, Griffin is out there with Mobley, then there's John Collins, then there's Mitchell, and it's Branham in at the point guard. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt, and I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Stolen by Miller. Porter from outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Mitchell. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Pass to Ford. Now here's MP. The 3. On target from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 20. The 3 is up. Open, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
The 3 from Ball. Here's Ford, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MLB physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got no left to do it.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Ball outside. Fires a 3. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Cavs have gone 1 for 3 so far. A foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. It's Griffin, high post. On the wing, Mitchell. Griffin outside. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. Porter pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Here's Mobley. After the basket by Charlotte. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Branham. Pounded by Ball. Here's Griffin.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
It's hard to defend MP without fouling. He just forces you to overreact.
And he makes it first.
gets them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Who's atop the NBA scoring-wise? MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
Pass to Collins. Knocks it, nabbing another steal.
He's a disruptive defender who loves to take it up a notch in big games.
With all that he's able to do, it's not surprising to hear that. Scotty had over 2,300 steals. Just a tenacious ball hawk in every sense of the word. Now here's Mitchell. An effective score for them, scoring around 21 and a half points a game. Here's Charlotte now. Right now on a 9-0 run. MP outside. Order the pass to MP. Ball outside. 5 on the clock. From deep, MP buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
In a long ball shooting of MP, he can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Mobley outside. Pass to Branham. Back to Mobley. Up and over quarter. Cleveland again missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off at the execution.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today. When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Okay, everybody.
Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mitchell's got 5 now.
I love seeing guys use the mid-range. Mitchell, that's just some smart basketball.
MP outside quarter. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Porter's gotten his second bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Charlotte leading by 14. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. MP is out there with Delano Benton. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Ford in at the 5, roaming the paint. They set the screen. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cody Martin. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Greg.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Ramsey. No points yet. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Miller on the wing. He started by Martin. MP in a pass to Ben. Pure from 3-point range. He has 6.
Utilizing those openings, MP gets the ball into ready scorer's hands.
And there's the screen. Here's Ramsey. Miller pulls it in.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Wilkins. And it's good for 2. And the Hornets lead by 19.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Mitchell gets MP. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Ramsey passes to Mitchell. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Ben. MP outside. Here's Miller. Takes a 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Ramsey. Cleveland again missing. And it's the Hornets' ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Ooh, got that one up quick.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Ramsey. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Graham, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's MP. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. Number 1, the Hornets.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
John Collins checked in for the Cavs. Griffin comes in for Black. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He ended up with 41 points. He ended the other end of the floor. He's a thief. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the second free throw is good. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Ramsey, averaging around 5 points a game. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
To the inside. Here's Ford. Collins with the rebound. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Here's the three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
MP, the pass to Miller. Here's Ford. Collins defending. MP outside. Miller on the wing. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Mitchell, the pass to Collins. Outside Mitchell. Off target with the three. The Hornets have gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Here's the floater. NP shot is off. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Charlotte's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Martin. And Branham subbed in for Ramsey. Outside Mitchell, pass to Mobley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Charlotte making a change here. Trent's checked in. Here's Branham. points in his last time out. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Collins, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
That one drops for him. MP's got 18 points in the game.
Playing a little bully ball. MP.
Mitchell, the pass to Griffin. From deep, Mobley. Knocks down the long K. He's got 7.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Wilkins. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Here's Branham. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Uses the glass on the layup. Branham's got his second bucket of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here Starks. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The kick out to Griffin. They shoot again. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Branham's gotten 4 this quarter.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to MP. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Branham, guarded by Miller. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Martin, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Starks. Pulls it. The wide open shot is on the money. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. MP against Martin. Pass to Collins. Martin outside. A 3-ball. The rebound by Starks. Charlotte's going 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Here's MP. He takes it in. Basket counts. MP's got 20.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Branham. He has 7. Mobley down low. Guarded by Miller. Here's Branham. 6 to shoot. Mitchell grabs a miss. 14 feet away. Trying to bank it in, but it misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Martin against MP. Branham passes to Martin. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And MP with a basket on the assist by Mitchell. MP's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting just 37% from the field in the second quarter. Griffin finds Collins. 1:46 left in the first half. Mobley and screen on Porter. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now. Count that one. 24 points for him.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Mobley outside. To stop the drought. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Pass to MP. Launches it. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Cleveland shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line. He drops it first. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. And that's good as he hits both shots. 43 seconds left in the first half of this one. MP outside. And Charlotte, another three.
Now, you gotta be ready to fire off a pass. And credit to MP, he did not hesitate at all.
Branham passes to Martin. Now Griffin. Pass to Mobley. Here's Griffin, hounded by Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Branham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And
Oh.
so it's MP making things happen for the
couldn't get
Hornets.
it.
Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Charlotte Hornets. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone.
Dribbling.
Ooh, half off
into a
bowling
step
after
back.
the game tonight. Who's in? I imagine Sack probably changing focus now to the tough first half for the Cavaliers.
The big reason they're getting washed out has been raining threes. But they didn't know this was coming. They didn't watch the film, read the scout report. Come on, man.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense. That's how he likes to.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
John Collins out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Griffin. And it's Branham in the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he could be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. Ball. Good on the bucket. Ball's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And a foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Griffin outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Hornets.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
Branham passes to Collins. And here's Mitchell, covered by MP. MP against Mitchell. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 22.
And this has been a nice start to the second half.
Miller. He buries it from three.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Mitchell. Collins outside. Pass to Mobley. From downtown. Porter pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
There's the triple. And the basket by Branham. Branham's got 15.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And it's Ball off the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make the bet.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Mitchell. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 24.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let him roll.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Up top, Collins releases. Ball with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Charlotte. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Mitchell. That's tipped. To the paint. And it's MP with a rebound.
Just need one more
MP's got
assist for a
double-digit
triple
rebounds
double.
now in the game. Pass to Porter. Now Miller, defended by Griffin. They set a pick. Goes up on the wing. Miller can't get it to go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him just a shot like that. It's been a while.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Mitchell, the pass to Collins. He hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
Whoa! Did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Oh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Miller, the pass to Ball. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Miller against Griffin. Miller can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Here's Branham. And the 3 off target.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, the Cavaliers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Ford. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP shot is good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Cavaliers shooting about 41%. Branham passes to Mobley. Pass to Branham. 3-pointer. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Now here's Porter outside. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 11.
Yeah, we're seeing the competitive spirit of Porter Jr. as he responds with a 3 of his own.
Branham passes to Mitchell. Collins outside. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it. Just ugly.
Nice
And
triple
that hasn't
double.
helped.
Terrific find there. And he not just a triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Here's Branham. He's got 18. From the top of the key. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got rebound number 8 now. On the wing, NP. Checked by Mitchell. Ball outside. Beyond the arc. Griffin pulls down the board. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Griffin. Back to Mitchell to win the run. A rebound by Ford. Ford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. MP looking around. Here's Wilkins. MP outside. Clock at 6. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now. There's the 3. Branham misses. Charlotte's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. MP no good. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. Here's Branham, covered by MP. To the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
On the wing, Daniels. Averaging around 6 a game. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Caverliers. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. Such a talented player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
For the Cavaliers, Black's checked in for Collins. Martin comes in for Griffin. And Ramsey is subbed in for Mitchell. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Ramsey. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Down low. Here's Martin. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Daniels passes to MP. Left side Mitchell. Oh, trains the 19-footer. Mitchell's got 6 points.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Ramsey. 1:57 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. Out on his own on the break. Oh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Here's Branham, checked by Mitchell. Martin outside. Pass to Branham. Here's Black. From deep. Branham misses. MP outside. Count that bucket. MP's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Black. Wilkins with a rebound. Here's MP. Can't get it to fall. Well, Cleveland shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Branham passes to Martin. Here's Branham, covered by MP. And the bucket is good.
Man, what focus.
Cleveland calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Branham passes to Mitchell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
On the court for the Hornets, we got Michael Porter, and it's MP in at the 2. The 3. Rebounded by Branham. Branham's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
MP outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Branham's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lets it go from 14. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 31.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Denied. Here's Branham. Drives to the hoop and is blocked. MP left side. Lets it go from deep. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Pass to Branham. This one for 3. And Cleveland another 3.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Wilkins. On the wing, MP. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
Love how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
And the basket by Branham.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they'd been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Porter hits them both. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Branham. They swipe it. Here's MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got 40 points.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game.
So
Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Not 30 40, sorry. We're only about 30 40. I got a 40-point triple double.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close.